record on this computer. Okay, we're recording and we're trying to go live. We're preparing to go live, guys. For some reason, it's not. I don't know if I have. Last time we didn't have as many people on and I was able to go live. It's not going live. All right, let's just try not to do that. Hey, Arthur, are you able to actually put on Facebook?
Yeah, actually I am. I'll give me 1 second here. I'll show you. I just ended the recording for my live just now.
Huh.
And then I'm about to go back on because I had to send out something to my list.
Mm-hmm.
Jump on, and I needed the obviously the live number, but I haven't had a problem.
Oh, that's cool. Let me try this again. Let me try to go. It's gonna have to say stop live stream. Let me try again. Share on your timeline. Go next. Preparing live stream. We got time. It's only 9:03. I really like to go live, and then you guys can all share it around. That's the reason why I like to do live. For some reason it's still spinning. I don't know.
You know what? I just tried to, do it with my live, and I'm getting the spinning thing as well.
Are you too?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Zoom Facebook thing. Preparing live. Well, I'll just keep it there, and then anyway, it's recording. So if we do happen to go live, then we'll be all smiling anyways. So it's always like so exciting to try to go live on Facebook, but for some reason it's not allowing me to. It's saying it's preparing. But anyway, welcome everybody. I am really excited you guys are here. It is Wednesday, the 24th of April, and we just had a mini meeting, my team and I, the Fearless Crew. I'm the Fearless Mama. I was nicknamed that about a year ago by Tim Berger, and we just kind of came up with that theme, and it's kind of a neat brand. It's kind of caught online. Over 1,700 Fearless Mama members now. I'm very proud of that. I've kind of started what we call the Fearless Movement. And I'm just really, some days I just kind of look at it like, wow, I'm really humbled to be able to, to say that I've changed so many lives, not only just financially, but I was sharing with the team that people now inbox me and they'll say that your products, your actual products, which is a mindset and the transformation about my story, how I've been able to lose 100 and some pounds in about a year and a half's time. I was able to accomplish that. I was able to, for the first time in my adult life, was able to run a 5K. I never did that before. So the products in the Fearless Mama are not just about how can I make money, but how can you change whatever it is that you want to change in your life. Maybe you don't want to conduct Zooms like this, but maybe you want to sit on the sidelines and you just want to market, and that's fine. You don't have to. You don't even have to show your face here on Zooms. We just want people to know that we're a community of helpful, like-minded people. And so I came up with the strategy or the concept, if you will, of a mastermind. So we have masterminds, we have overviews, and it's kind of nice to be able to talk to people that do the same the same business. I don't know about you guys, but it kind of gets a little lonely out there if you're just working alone and you don't have anybody to talk to. So that's kind of the reason why I started what we call the Fearless Movement. The Fearless Mama product starts out at $250. Everybody has $250, and that's what the product is. It's a 100% commission-based product. And so, but we have to always make sure, and of course this is results are based upon your efforts, just like anything, right? Just like weight loss, anything, right? Results are based upon your effort. But we wanted to make sure that it was really, really a game changer. And so, like I said, over 1,700 people. Last time I've got the count, 1,700 people. We keep making better improvements to it. Welcome to the call. Welcome to the Zoom. People are still piling on. But I just want people to know that, you're here, you're in a safe spot. you know, if you have some questions here, we're going to take some at the end if you guys want. If you can stay muted, that would be great. I still keep trying to go live on Facebook, and I'm not able to do that tonight, but that's okay. We're going to have this recording, and I remembered to record it, so I'm really excited. So just a little bit about me. I'm not a public speaker. I'm just a stay-at-home mom. I've been in business, self-employed for 31 years. So, and I've been in this niche of big ticket sales. We call it big ticket sales, high ticket sales, for 10 years. And so I absolutely love it. It's like, you know, when I was a real estate investor, I wanted big transactions. I wanted, you know, big chunks of money. So when the real estate crash happened in 2008, I needed to find something. I wanted to still, you know, keep my same lifestyle, still have, you know, awesome amounts of money coming in, right? I mean, when you do a real estate flip and you get used to $25,000, $50,000 being deposited into your bank account, you kind of get used to that kind of lifestyle. So that's what I wanted. So when I was looking at a home-based business, I didn't want a small transaction size business. Like when I moved a unit or sold something, I did not want to just get paid $10. You know, today, for example, you know, it's been over a $2,000 day, and it's because I have the opportunity to tap into an affiliate product called Six Figure Empire, and I'm able to resell, have the resell rights to that business opportunity. And that's what you guys want, okay? That's why you're here, to learn more about it. This is kind of an extension, so to speak, of the process or the websites that you have seen. So if you got invited here, it's just kind of like so you can see, you know, who we are, what are we about, you know, are we going to be here once you join?
What's going on, Diana? What's going on, Oscar?
Got to mute you, Arthur. So that's what we have as far as, you know, the community. We have many people that, you know, come on, and it's great to see the familiar faces on here. I have Sally Darling. I work with her very closely. We have a solo ad vendor on here tonight, Tess. I've worked with Alfonso for a long time. Steven just came on. He's one of my son's new members. I have Mary Beth here. Worked with her for many years. Hey, Vicki, how are you? Up in Flagstaff. So we have people from all around. Hey, Gavin. I've worked with Gavin for several years now. I've worked with my team for many years, so you guys can see the consistency. I want you guys to write that down. I really do, okay? I read a book called The Slight Edge in 2015, and that book really impacted me. You know, it's like if you think that you know, whatever you're going to do, that your action doesn't matter in a day, it really does matter. Every teeny little thing that you do, hopping on this Zoom here tonight, being consistent coming to these Zooms, is propelling you forward in your life. It really is. Whether you think it is or it's not, it is. So whether you take the action tonight, and the call to action is obviously we want you guys to join, but whether you do that or you don't do that, it's going to affect your life. So for over a year, I've been in the same opportunity, no other opportunity. I've been building this community. I've put my heart and soul into building the Fearless Mama program, and it's really taken off because of what I've done. Now, can you imagine if I didn't take that first step in 2015? If I still stayed in the same, you know, funk, I almost want to call it that because I was in a funk, you know, I'd gained a lot of weight after my mortgage broker and my restaurants failed. It was very devastating, you know, for myself and my family. So what do? You know, the vice, food, you know, so you can switch your habits. You know what I'm saying? You can switch your habits and you can then have the life you want, whether it's, you know, having a community like this. You know, I never thought I was going to have, you know, a huge community and help over 1,700 people at the time when I was laying in the hospital and my doctor was telling me, Tammy, you got to do something. You got to change your lifestyle because you may not be here for your grandkids. I mean, he didn't say it in those words, but I knew what he was getting at. You know, I mean, I was on the point of having to wear a mask, sleep apnea. He was testing me for sleep apnea. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. You know, I'm not going to go through that. So the product and what we have here is obviously transformational, but we also have where we can show you how to duplicate. I was sharing with the team that right before I got on the Zoom here tonight, and again, it's April 24th. This is live, and we're right live. And I've been trying to go on Facebook. For some reason, it's not able to. But I can show you guys some of the results. Okay, results speak, don't they? You guys like to see results, right? You like to see results in your own life. You know, like, okay, did this campaign work? Did this strategy work, right? We're always tweaking. We're always looking at numbers. We're always trying to figure out, okay, well, do I have enough money to pay this bill or that bill, right? We're all about results. We really want results in our lives. No matter what age you're at, whether you're 24 or whether you're 94, it doesn't matter, you know? So that's what we're here to show you guys is some results. So let me just go ahead and show you guys what we've put together. And so that you don't have to. That's the other beautiful part about having a system. It's already set up for you. We've already done the hard work, and all you have to do is plug in. And that's kind of what I was looking for when I first started online. I wanted something that was literally there for me already, that I didn't have to take a ton of time to work on. Whoops, that's the wrong screen. Let me just start out by the basic, okay? So I started out with a capture page, and I planned this capture page. You guys might know this capture page. It might look really familiar to you. This is the original capture page that we started to build this community, and it started working like crazy, right? Because what we do is we get people to take action. So just like you want a result, you have to take action. There's no way around it. If you don't take action, you will never get a result. So the results obviously are, you're going to go through this. Of course, tonight you want to get back to that person that's invited you. Almost everybody here has the Fearless Mama product, okay? And that's what we call the marketing system, if you will. So a marketing system, it'll have all the trainings that you need in the back office and the module. I'll show you guys that real quickly. And tonight, again, is just an extension. It's just an overview of what you can do with this system. It's all up to you, because the beauty of this is it's your own home-based business. You will become an entrepreneur. Just literally within hours, you'll be able to say, I'm in business, you know, and that's the beautiful part about member-to-member affiliate sales. That's what we have. 100% company never touches your money. So when you make the $250, it'll go direct to you. It won't go to the company. That's important. Because when I started, I didn't want to wait for ClickBank or Shopify or, you know, Amazon or any of these things. I didn't want to wait. You know, if I'm spending money in marketing, then I want the money now. I'm kind of impatient that way. So you want results and you want them now. So this is the back office, and it'll go into, I have 20 masterminds back here, starting way back to July. So again, you'll see consistency. You'll see that we have all these back here. You see solo ad trainings. You see how to put up a fan page. All these back here, how to do Craigslist ads, how to put up, how to outsource your classified ads, how to an overview of the Fearless product. It's all back here. All things related to autoresponders, how to turn your leads into sales. This one was a big one in October, okay? Consistent, and how to convert those leads, all those leads that you're getting, how to convert those into sales. It's actually something that I was never taught. Believe it or not, my sponsor gave me one sheet and said, Tammy, go for it. You're in business. After I sent my $3,500 off to him, that was it. That was end of story. And I did not have any live Zooms to go to. So that I promised myself that when I do become successful and that I do make, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars online, that I would teach people. And that's what I've been able to do. And I'm able to do this, and you guys are able to do this because the system's in place. You don't have to do any training, okay? I've already done it for you. So there's 20 masterminds back here, okay? So this one, I think, where was it here? How to upgrade and how to confirm people in six-figure empire. Believe it or not, that training's there for you. So you can learn how to do that. It's right back there. So you'd want to go back to the masterminds. The bonuses and the products, like I was saying, they're right in here under the training. Actually, the extra goodies is where you're going to see humble beginnings, like I was telling you guys. That's what I used to look like. on Zooms. That's what I used to look like on video, and I did not want to get on video. That's what I used to look like 2.5 years ago. And I wanted to change things. Like I said, I had to. If I was going down the right, I was going down the wrong path, and I really wanted to change things. So there's some things you have to change, some daily habits you got to change. Drink a lot more water, get exercising, and those are some of the things that I talk about. How to make money, how to have $4,000 days. This is that module. So there's a lot of good stuff back there, extra goodies, and this is your basic Fearless Mama product. Okay, we're going to talk about six-figure empire. So this is I did tell my team before I started this recording that on May 2nd is the new webinar. We're coming out with the second version for Six-Figure Empire, and then also there's going to be a new Momma 3.0, which will be where you guys can make, or you guys will be able to take any payments, offline, online, whatever, but you guys will be marking them paid. So it's going to be a true member to member. You'll still have the option of having it automatic. I know I like to have it automatic. I like waking up to automatic sales. It's just a fun thing. So this is the basic. So you get $250, you can make $250. But if you don't want to leave money on the table and you want to make $250,000, and it's very possible, I've done that in a year with Six-Figure Empire, and my next year is going to probably be doubling. You know what I'm saying? Like each year you can keep scaling up your business, just like any business. Any business. If you guys have ever run a restaurant or a mortgage broker business, you just know that each year it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. It's just going to be that way because you have repeat customers, you have repeat clients. So you can get that momentum built, and you can, obviously we always will be updating and upgrading, and we actually have an amazing upgrade, and I'm going to have Sally come out here in a little bit and talk about it. But that's your basic platforms, is the Fearless Mama. You can start there if you don't have the funds to get into big ticket. I highly recommend that you get into the big ticket part, because in the time that I released the Fearless Mama in October 18th, that's actually when I released it, October 18th, 2018, I've had several team members that lost sales to me because that member wanted a $3,000 or a $5,000, payday. So there was some people that actually lost $3,000 and $5,000 to me. It's just the way the funnel is set up. When I say funnel, just so that I don't lose anyone here, it's a sales process. Again, I don't do any telling and selling, explaining. In fact, I invited a lady here tonight because I said I do a presentation in front of everybody, and I don't do onesies and twosies anymore. It's just it's time saving. No one wants to do that. Gone are the days of the MLM where you go and bug your friends and family. Gone are the days. Seriously, they are. With the technology that we have and the vendors that we can tap into, we don't have to do that. We don't have to bug our friends and family. So get out of your mind that I'm never going to teach you how to cold call, how to message an inbox on Facebook. That won't ever be in my trainings. However, I do get a lot of messages on Facebook, saying, Tammy, I want to join you. And many, many people and members on here get messages and texts. And it's basically where people are essentially chasing us to join. And it's the truth. We wake up to, people wanting in. So that's really the fun part of this automatic process, So that's what we have, okay? So we took it one step bigger, one step better with this team. And I've been working with Sally. I'm not sure how long now. It seems like it's been quite a few months, I think. But what we did was we decided to team up and put a system together, and we co-founded something called SFE Success. And you can go to sfesuccess.com, okay? The reason why we put this together is because we're growing. Anytime there's growth, anytime there's a huge team, you want a central spot, and you also want to have other options for capture pages, for example, or you want other options for maybe I have another training, or maybe Sally has another training, or we want to put testimonials on our page. So we have all that in one spot, and it's really, really helping people. It's helping me, it's helping Sally, it's helping all the leaders here, and they're able to not only have this training, but we also have one of the things that people need help with in the beginning, and it's callbacks. Callbacks. You can actually have us call back your prospects. So there's no excuses tonight. You literally have the marketing training, you have the platform, you have us. We're able to, do your callbacks. I mean, we literally have everything wrapped up for you, basically, except for sitting in next to you, which that can even be arranged if you want us to fly out and help you. We can even arrange that. But seriously, though, it's really an easy process, and I wish I would have had this years ago to be able to have just kind of a one-stop shop, So we have this now. We have, where you can contact the member. The member will have actually all the members on here, almost all the members on here have this system now. And that's probably the reason why you're here is because Sally, she specializes in duplication. Okay, I'm kind of transformation and she's transformation too, and I'm duplication, but she specializes in the follow-ups because the fortune's in the follow-up. If we have that stat, and I'm trying to remember because I have this guide that I've been going by, Sally, each week, but there's a statistic that it's almost like on the 8th to 12th contact is when someone is like, oh, wow, I've seen that before. Oh, wow, I've seen that before. Joe that signed up today, he's like, oh, wow, Tammy, you're killing it with this, so your team's killing it with this. So I want involved. So when people see validation, remember I said to write down some of these terms, when they see validation, when they see consistency, then they want in. And that's the reason why this keeps growing. That's the reason why we have, in my opinion, the best of the best platforms out there. And you're going to love 80/20. I'm telling you, right before this call, I got a notification I'm getting a level 2. That's a great, I even get more excited than a level 1 because I know my team member just put $1,000 or more in their pocket. That's a beautiful thing. So this is duplicating, okay? So once you become a member, you'll have a password, okay? So you click that little button. I don't want to do it because I've already entered the password, so my computer takes me right to the members area. But you'll get the password for your system and the training. So it's kind of like a perk, a bonus, so to speak, in order to be, to belong here with us with the Fearless crew. I'm going to go ahead and let Sally I'll stop screen share. I'll unmute Sally, or she's unmuted. Okay, cool.
Hey there.
Hey there. I'm going to share my screen again. I got carried away. I just started talking about it. I get so excited.
I keep thinking about you doing the dishes. I'm kind of stuck on that. I don't see you doing that too often.
It's true.
It's true, huh? It's true, right?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I wanted to go back to that screen and go ahead and if Tammy, if you don't mind for me, click on the CBR tab at the top.
Mm-hmm.
The CBR section there, but when someone clicks on CBR or submit your callback, a form pops up. And Tammy and I have been brainstorming a little bit today. We might put a promo code in there. You can kind of scroll to the bottom of that page there, Tammy, but you can see there's a few things that people fill out. We might add a field for a promo code. We're kind of toying with the idea of that. Tammy's brain does not stop, folks. She is always tweaking, and she is just, I thought I was bad. She's super duper. Always tweaking, always adding content, always working, very consistent. Can't be more consistent than Tammy from what I've seen in my 23 years online. So thank you for showing that. But that's just what your prospect can, if they go to this site or when you have our campaign, that CBR button is right there. Your prospect can fill it out, and there was a field there. I'm sure you saw it for who invited you. So we know who's called back. Yeah, so we can go and see
right
refer. Here. Full name of who referred you. It did say that. Tammy clicked on it, but refresh it, Tammy. It says full name of the person who referred you to the system.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is. And see, she doesn't stop. She doesn't stop moving. but and then we know who we're talking to, whose prospect we're talking to, Arthur's prospect we're talking to, Elvita's prospect, whatever. And then we know what level you're at. We know where you live. No, we know what level you're at, and then we can, speak to that level with your prospect and do our best to close your sales. And then we give you a little overview of, what was said. If they joining on Friday, or if they have to wait till the next month, or if they're sending off a package today for you, or paying a credit card, or whatever it is, we go from there. But that's how that works. So you could close that out if you want, Tammy.
Okay. Sure.
I love the beautiful, background there on this website. We have to shout out to our fearless webmaster, Lorna, who's just very creative and innovative. I wrote every word on this site, and gave her a lot of ideas, and she really just takes my ideas and just brings them to life, and a lot of our copy in our follow-up messages is Tammy's, Tim's, and mine, kind of a hybrid. And in the training, in the members area, that's a lot of Tammy's stuff that you'll see from her. And of course, these awesome testimonies from our fearless family. Mm-hmm. Thank them so much for saying such wonderful things. And it's just a pleasure to work with everybody. But I wrote a couple things down tonight. It pretty much is a lot of the same things I always say, but I like to make sure that everyone gets kind of the same information. You'll hear me say a lot, success leaves clues. I am a firm believer in that. And, I'm not sure if it was Zig Ziglar or Jim Rohn, but one of the greats said, if you want to be successful, find someone who is and do what they do. And that works. That absolutely works, especially in this industry. So 22 years for me, started when my son was 3. He's just turned 25 last month. And my first month I made $17 in industry, and that was for the month. That wasn't just my first paycheck for Friday. That was for the month. And it was with Life Force International, great products, great company. Got to start somewhere. Didn't know what I was doing. Just had recently gotten a computer, and of course there was no autoresponder or system, or not too many people helping you. The products were great though. But I've gone on to do 32,000 in a day before, and several 6-figure months. So I'm actually a 7-figure earner in the industry now. It's kind of weird. Our industry talks about that, but it is nice to know what level someone has reached, have that, because there's people that haven't made any money. Just their timing wasn't right. Their system wasn't right. The opportunity maybe wasn't, as good. We've all made mistakes. Tammy and I have too. Trust us on that. But it's good to know who you're dealing with and what level they've reached, and maybe where they started from as well. So, I always just like to talk about that a little bit, so people, know that I started at $17 and gone on to become a 7-figure earner. So I took the long road. I had to learn everything myself. There was no one to help me. And now you guys can plug into a system and take this short road, which is, 3 to 5 years worth of just recently bringing all this together. The campaign, just for instance, the Fearless Momma campaign that Tammy and I have for you is about 60 hours worth of work in that one campaign. So that's huge, and you get to grab it in like 15 minutes. I would have died for that, back to
me too.
Are you kidding me? And so the videos that Laura put together for the team are just fantastic. But if you just get connected, you've got, there's a couple things to look for. The timing, obviously the opportunity, the leadership, a systems work, folks, where people fail. I think we all know that by now. You've got everything here. You've got all of it. So, you're connected now, connected in with Tammy and her group and your great sponsors here. You've got a great opportunity with Tim's program. So you just commit, make sure you're committed. That's your part, right? You've got a big part in this. It's everything. Stay consistent, stay the course. And then with our system, you can't set yourself apart. There's less than 100 people that have our system. So you don't see it all over the internet. So it really is different. People don't see this kind of stuff every day. And it's not rocket science to look at your this website or your autoresponder messages and think, wow, this is different. I haven't seen this kind of vision, vibe, talent go into something. And then they get on a Zoom and meet Tammy and see that, wow, someone is really there, and look at all these faces, and there's my sponsor online, and they're doing a live feed on Facebook, and they're seeing it in the stories, and obviously the emails or the texts, and that's a clue. Success leaves clues, right? Something is going on here, and if they are going to be a part of it, when their timing is right, they're going to join you because you have set the bar and you have set yourself apart, and that's what we do here. Sometimes overachieving can be a good thing. So,
Right.
but and I think everybody who's on here, you've got your mind right. You're on your training. I will preach till I'm blue in the face to everyone. Please write it down. Please take it as your own mantra. 75% of your time as a marketer is spent piquing the interest of people that want to make money. Geez, who's that? Who wants to make money from home? Oh, everybody, almost everybody. 10% mindset, 10% training. You're doing that now. 5% goals. Write them down, even if it's one goal at a time. Write it on a Post-it. That's what I do. I stick it in front of me, and I hit that goal that week usually. And you just go from there. Stay connected. Whatever you do, that's the most important thing. And I think that's probably the number one thing that people see with our system. And when they work with Tammy and her team and that Facebook group, people are excited over there. Post your indulge everybody. Post when Tess has got traffic for you, post it. It's exciting, and it lets people know. It works in all of our benefit, you guys. When someone
Absolutely does.
Something, that's exciting. I'm sorry, I get excited even when I see it. I've been doing this for 23 years, and I still get excited about it. But stay the course, set yourself apart, be connected, committed, consistent, and that's all I got. It's just, we've got everything here for you. You've got your timing right, and just stay the course. You can go fast, you can go slow, you can go big, you can go small. You could be a little bit more passive, you could be a little bit more active, but stay consistent, I think is my main message. And Tammy, thank you for, as I always will, thank you for everything you do for me and for all of us here. I will go ahead and speak for everybody on that. I'm sure it is the consensus of the group that you go above and beyond, and we appreciate you very much.
You're welcome.
Share.
You're welcome. You're awesome.
I'm good at sharing.
Yes, absolutely. Got some more people that still want to jump on here tonight. That's awesome. Valerie loves background colors and wording. That's great. Great feedback. Yeah, absolutely. We have obviously, another marketing method, like I was saying. Well, no, I haven't really talked about the other level, the top level that's coming out that Tim's going to have. It's $87.50. So there's going to be another new level with six-figure empire. So you'll be able to make $7,000. I think I was telling you guys, obviously, I love big transactions. My husband's kind of is the one that got me hooked on big transactions. And honestly, I mean, he's the one that got me out of my shell, so to speak. I mean, I used to say all the time, wow, I love seeing you, flip real estate. And the kids were little, and he's like, well, hey, do you want to go talk to these one buyers? And it was, I'll never forget the night. And I'm like, well, sure. So yeah, you watch Robbie and Amanda and I'll go and talk to these buyers, and I did. And I did it. I sold the house. I put $56,000 in my pocket. And I was hooked on big ticket. You know what I'm saying? So hey, Tammy, I can hear you. My friend Tammy McLeod's on. I can hear your conversation. Anyway, when I made that money, it was really no turning back. So when you guys expand your mind and when you start hanging around us and you start realizing that the $7,000 sale is as easy as a $250 sale. In fact, some of it's easier. Okay. Number one, you're attracting the executive sort of mindset, so to speak. I mean, you're attracting a business owner. Okay. And so business owners want to, I had two great conversations with people. One person actually is in insurance, and they said they said that they'll sell insurance, but then guess what happens? they actually have to give their commissions back. Seriously. It's an insurance a person that's selling insurance, but they're having to pay the money back. I'm like, crazy, crazy, crazy. Why don't you take a look at this, what we got here? You know what I mean? Very professional. And if you want to build a team, you're going to get 20%. You're going to get incentivized by literally supporting that team. You know, I have over 300 and some six-figure Empire members, you know, and it's great to get the 250 sale. It really is. Or 750 or 1250, you know, and now 1750. So $1,750 on level 2 for the top level. Now, who wants a piece of that pie? I know I do. Tess does. Sally does for a fact. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you train them, you get them trained up on these Zooms, you get them trained up with the members area, with the Fearless Mama. You know, marketing it's not hard, guys. And I have a lady that, you know, connected with me, and she goes, I'm not good with the computer. And I said, ask anybody on my team. I'm not good with the computer. I'm not. I mean, I've had a hard time struggling trying to figure out how to go live tonight on Facebook, and I can't get it to work. You know, as long as you can get eyeballs to your website, and you don't even have to be good at sales, because I'm not good at sales. Like I was telling this lady, listen, I don't know how to explain it all. My website explains it for me. I've taken that time to put it together so that I can show it to thousands of people a week. You know what I'm saying? I have thousands of people parading through my website every single week, thousands. Today, I've had over 50 some, and that's a low day. That is actually a very slow, low day for my traffic. You can turn it on. Like Sally said, you can go as fast as you want. You can go as slow as you want. Whatever you want to, you know, to start up with. In fact, there's free methods. There's free methods of marketing online. You know, online is an amazing, amazing way to market online. It really is. You can do postcards like Janae Durden was asking me privately. You can use postcards. You can use offline. Just understand something. You got to have a budget. You got to have a budget to do mailings, because I've done it before. You have to have a large budget. You have to have a large large bulk going out in order to get any real results coming back. You really do. You know, so you got to have that budget. You know what I'm saying? But with solo ad vendors, and with, you know, Craigslist ads, and with Facebook marketing, and with YouTube marketing, and with, you know, Pinterest, and, you know, the list goes on and on. I was actually on Quora today, and I was answering, and I was getting people and leads. So, I mean, there's so many different ways you can generate leads online. That's a real hint, by the way, guys, members. I just dropped a big site. You can do TikTok. You know, I mean, there's just so many different ways. There's Instagram, there's Facebook fan page marketing. But bottom line is the internet is, honestly, it's booming, and the offline is going away, right? We all see it happening. There's things closing here, closing there. You know, I talk to people, oh my gosh, I just lost my job at such and such, because all this stuff is going and it's closing offline. You know, everything's coming online. A lot of people are shopping online. Let's blame it on the millennials, they say, right? My kids don't like hearing that. But you know, but it is. It's we have to go with the changes. It's just like when we lost our mortgage broker business and our restaurants. You know, they were offline. I knew how to market and advertise offline, but like one of my mentors said, Tammy, if you can do it offline, you can do it online better, you know? So just realize that we have the products, we have the knowledge, you know, even for newbies, you can plug right into existing traffic resources and start getting and generating leads the same day. What other business opportunity has that? Not many that I know. I don't think anyone that has that right now. Can I spell that? Sure. It's actually Quora. Whoops, I sent that to Arthur. How did that happen, Arthur? Did you send me a personal message? Okay, here we go. Try again. You can Google it. I'm the world's worst speller. Ask Sally. She got to go through spell check for my stuff. I did not graduate from college, but you know, my guidance counselor told me that I was not college material. Well, guess what? I really listened to him. I'm not college material, and I probably make more in a month than he does all year. I don't know, but anyway, who cares, right? We're just we're here, we're real, and I guess your next step is to get back to the person that invited you to the Zoom, you know, and just thank them for coming, and you know, we'll see you guys on Monday, and then we switch to in May the Wednesday schedule. So we'll just be doing the Wednesday Zooms. If anyone wants to private message me afterwards to conduct a Zoom, I will show you exactly how to do Zoom. If Alfonso or Sally or Tess, any one of you guys, any one of you leaders want to do one while I'm moving across the country, I will be more than happy to show you guys how to set up a Zoom account, and it's pretty easy. Very easy. It's a nice platform, and you know, you can still do that. So, okay, cool. So with that being said, guys, everybody have a good evening. I'm going to go ahead and end this